Number 5.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention.
This song is stupid, but that's not the real reason I hate it. You hear that beat? Yes, that is the beat from Queen's Under Pressure. That in itself wouldn't be too bad. Sampling is nothing new, and I can think of at least a few songs that sample old music that I actually really like. But it's usually because they make the sample their own somehow. Ice Ice Baby is boring. It repeats that same beat over and over, and the only thing Vanilla Ice adds to it is this weak, thin rap that does nothing to distract from the fact that it's basically the same 2 bars of music over and over. This song is so repetitive, I got sick of that beat. To the point when I finally heard Under Pressure for the first time, I had an instant, visceral distaste for it. Which is a shame because Under Pressure is legit. So thank you, Vanilla Ice. Thank you for making me hate an awesome Queen song for no good reason. I hope you're proud of yourself. Number 4. Even as a hopeless romantic preteen, I never bought this song.
I can be your hero, baby.
Really? Cause you kinda sound like you can't even take care of yourself.
I'm not saying the problem is that he sounds too sensitive, or even that he sounds like he's about to start crying. The problem is that he sounds like he's about to start crying about nothing.
That was so good.
And it comes across a wee bit pretentious. I feel like Enrique thought this song was saying a lot more than it actually was.
Would you cry if you saw me crying?
But there's nothing special here. This is boring. It's just another love song, there are a dime a dozen, and I can think of at least a dozen better ones right off the top of my head. This song actively kept me from seeking out other Enrique songs, and it would be years until I discovered one I actually liked.
All I need is a rhythm divine. Lost in the music, your heart will be mine.
Oh yeah, now there's your spicy Latin romance. Maybe Enrique's not such a bad artist after all.
But tonight I'm fucking you.
Enrique, do you want me to hate you? Actually, does anyone else see a pattern here?
I will follow you wherever you may be.
Number 3.
Oh, make it stop!
Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
This is just irritating. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. Vocally, Britney Spears has more range than Kellis did on Milkshake, but the music is just unbearable.
What about the subject matter?
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping away.
Okay, maybe this is just my raging OCD speaking, but if something is contaminated, I don't want to put it in my mouth. Okay, yes, I know that's not what she means. This is some kind of colorful metaphor for forbidden romance, but that's what she's saying. That's what I'm hearing. I can't help but think it.
You're toxic, I'm slipping away.
Also, I swear to you, my whole life I thought she was saying, "Your toxic tongue slipping under." But after listening to the song over and over for this video, I started to hear "your toxic gun slipping under," which made me squirm even more. But apparently what she's really saying is, "your toxic I'm slipping under."
Way to enunciate, Brittany.
And unlike Milkshake, which I could either avoid or tune out, this song is too powerful to ignore, and it was force-fed to me over and over until I became sick of it.
What's the word for something like that? Something poisonous, something that makes you sick when you consume it.
Number 2.
I actually really like this song. Or I wish I really liked this song.
It has a nice, soothing melody that does put me in mind of a rainy day. And I like over-the-top dramatic songs, even when all that passion is poured into straight-up angst. But you have to draw the line somewhere, and for me, I just cannot get past those first 2 lines.
If you ever leave me, baby, leave some morphine at my door.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful message to be sending out to hormonal, lovesick teenagers.
If that's supposed to be a joke, it's not funny. If it's meant to be taken seriously, you don't put that kind of pressure on a relationship. Don't ever leave me, baby, or I'll kill myself, and my blood will be on your hands.
Don't just say goodbye.
And if he's just being dramatic, no, I'm not gonna tolerate that. Beyond that, I don't need this song. If I want an angsty ballad that uses rain as a metaphor for relationship troubles, well, there are plenty of other songs I can go to for that.
Is it raining at your house?
I mean, there's really no shortage of those.
I wish it would rain down.
There really isn't.
But I set fire to the rain, and the radio just keeps on playing all these songs about rain. Let it rain, let it pour. She don't love me anymore.
So yeah, even though this would fit very comfortably on my rainy day playlist, when Britney Spears sings about toxic romances, this is the kind of thing I think of. It just paints the perfect picture of an unhealthy relationship. Threatening her with suicide, trying to guilt trip her into staying, and it seems her parents don't approve of him either. Funnily enough, this song was recently featured in the credits of a Twilight movie. That's too perfect for words.
And just like the clouds, my eyes will do the same. If you walk away, every day it'll rain, rain, rain.
Number 1. Okay, in order for you to fully understand my bias against the number 1 pick, you need to know a little something about me personally. And all you really need to know is that I have always been a little odd. And about 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder and clinically treated for depression. I have complete control over this disease thanks to my wonderfully supportive family, an awesome therapist, and the belief that God would see me through to better days, which he did. But it's still hard for me to pinpoint when exactly the symptoms of depression first started to manifest themselves, and as a confused, shy, awkward preteen, this song affected me in just about the worst way possible.
This song is depressing.
These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real.
The lyrics are sad, the melody is sad, and then there's that chorus.
When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears.
Now, I don't have a problem with sad songs. In fact, I embrace a lot of sad songs because they help me express that dramatic, emotional side of my personality. But I do usually like at least a little bit of bittersweetness or a smidgen of hope. There is none of that here. It's just bleak despair on top of misery. Now, when I was doing my research for this video, I found out that My Immortal is actually loved a lot more than it is hated, widely regarded as Evanescence's best song. It's easily their most famous song, if not their most infamous, and I admit now that I'm older and it doesn't have the same kind of dark power over me, I can appreciate it for its powerful vocals, the effective use of minimalism, and that hauntingly beautiful piano. In fact, funny thing, I heard this song after not having heard it for years, and I fell in love with it immediately. It is gorgeous, with tight control over its mood and lyrics. But then it got to the chorus and I just lost it. Because here's the thing about music. It's powerful. And most of the time, it doesn't evolve along with you. Most of the time, it will transport you to the point in your life when you heard it first. This song makes me feel like a scared little kid again.
But I am still eternally optimistic. Catch you guys next time.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. Oh, well, of course you did. What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, that it's all for the best. Oh, well, of course it is. What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say? What you say? What you say? What did she say?
Beluga Heights.
Ugh. 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 Ugh.